Going into the snake closet today to see what's going on in here. Oh, look what we have out today. Gotta have this extra lighting in here to have everything show up. See, I leave the cages cracked open so they can come in and out when they want, and they actually go back in when they want to get away and, I don't know, just go back into their cage where they feel safe. They feel safe also, too, out and about. So especially when the light gets turned off, they really roam around. So during the day, everything's on a timers, and they kind of go and hide during the day and sleep. But at night, they become really active, and they come, let me see, they become really active and come out of their cages. Here is Manny, the Nicaraguan boa. He's like, don't touch me, you play with me enough. And then that's Carmela, my hypo leopard boa. She sleeps, loves to sleep down there at the end, all the way down there and right there on that board. That is her favorite spot, period. That's Carmela's spot. And she's obviously finished digesting her food. Let me see. One of my boas is in here. This takes two hands. Let's see, my other leopard boa, that's not a hypo, that's a Sonoran leopard boa, is under here. She is sleeping, or not sleeping, but just hiding in here, or could be over there. I don't know, I haven't checked. We'll maybe get her out. And then there is Leo's favorite spot. Leo is my hypo boa, about 3 feet long, female, or maybe a male, I'm not sure. She loves to get out and sleep right there. That is her spot. She has designated that. That is Leo's spot outside of the cage. They really like to be outside the cages. I don't know, maybe it's too warm in their cage, at 85 degrees, and they want to be closer to 79 degrees, but they love to get over here, and it is definitely cooler on the sides of the tanks because of the wall. They love to get up there against the wall and maybe get cooled down. But that is Carmela's spot. That is Leo's spot down there. And Manny doesn't really have a spot. Manny just cruises everywhere. Manny's probably the king. Manny's the oldest and the biggest. That's my Nicaraguan boa. Let's see. Let's see if Paisley, where Paisley is, and it's dark in here, so let me get my light. It's tough to see. That's why having a decorated cage is kind of a pain in the butt. It looks good, but to get the snake out, you gotta manipulate and move things. And I got the idea of this, these really, really cheap from like the dollar store from one of the people that watches my videos. I can't remember the name, but I appreciate, these were like 75 cents a piece, and they're kind of a plastic, kind of a rubberized plastic, and you can cut them up real easy. Let's lift that up. Okay, there she is. There she is. I'm probably disrupting her. All right. There's Paisley. She's like, why are you bugging me and pulling my top off? The smaller boas like to hide 99% of the time. They rarely are seen crawling around like Carmela is right now. But they hide, and it's possibly because they're smaller and they feel vulnerable, and they're just not old enough to know any better. There she is. Let me move this out of the way so we can see her She's really pretty. Paisley, because of the pattern on her. It's complicated pattern, and that's what Paisley looks like to me, a complicated pattern of colors. So there's my boas. As you can see, because I came in here and disrupted everybody, they were getting up to come out, and then they were like, okay, jig's up. So Carmela went back to her spot. Leo never got up. I played with Leo and Manny a lot. I don't necessarily play with the smaller ones as much. I don't know where. Oh, you know what? Manny went back into his hide right there in the inside the terrarium. But that's what my boas do. They make the choice when they want to come out, which I think is cool, and they're all getting along. And so the little bins up here where the smaller ones, let me move this up, where the smaller ones go, the tops are off there so they can get out when they want. That one's closed up just because they don't go in there. Also too, I bought this little Zoom Ed snake hook. I finally got a snake hook after years. A little cheap. It was like $5.50. It's pretty rinky-dinky, but it folds up, telescopes like that. It was like $10, but I got it on sale at PetSmart online. You buy stuff online, you get it usually cheaper, and you go and you pick it up. And this is actually, pretty good for me. I mean, it's not going to be for any bigger, heavier snakes, but if you got baby snakes or a corn snake, the longer you extend this out, and it extends out pretty far. Obviously it's not meant to pick up heavier snakes, and the shorter you have it, but heavier snake you can pick up, but this is plenty good. So I just wanted to show you my nifty little snake stick snake hook that's working out really, really well, because when they're back there in their spots where they hide, it's easier for me to get them out, hook that out, and pull them out. See, she's right there, and I can get my hook back there and pull her out. That's the video. Hope you enjoy. Like if you want me to make more videos showing my collection of boas. Bye-bye.